Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. If you watch this in the replay, yeah. If you watch this in the replay, make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do whatever you like, Stay a little while. Watch a few ads. Whatever. Okay. So it's Monday. What today is this? March 30th. Whew. It's like I'm having one of those days. It's been going on for like since yesterday. This whole surviving Rona thing, it can be quite taxing on you mentally, on your psyche and everything. So I just been kind of like low key in a funk. And I thought, today I wasn't gonna get on and everything, but then I thought about it. I said, I bet you it's a lot of us in a funk. I bet you it's a lot of us who are feeling this way, who are like just not in the mood. You're just getting tired, things like that. Like I tried to put on makeup today and I got my eyes on sort of, and then it was like, I don't feel like doing this. And I just took it off. Just took it off. And it was like, wow, okay. So, and then I slept and stuff. And, that's kind of like what we're doing now. So I said, like, I got to get out of this funk. I got to get out of this, like feeling. Not saying that I'm like depressed because I'm not depressed. It's just like this funk, just like this funky feeling like, hmm, okay. And so I said, why not come on here? And, because I tend to, high in that sense, I tend to, on these moments, kind of like just go quiet and not say anything and then just work it out within myself and then come back off, hey, happy, bubbly, joyful and everything. Or, you know, but that's not real life. Real life right now is like we are stuck in our homes pretty much. I mean, like, real talk, we are kind of stuck in our homes. And not to say that I don't like my house or anything, and not to say that I would be all in the streets right now, because I probably would not probably be going to work and coming home and chilling. But it's just like all of a sudden it was like, boy, this is it. And I think because it's becoming longer and longer, like there's really don't see an end in sight anytime soon, because people are trying to defy things and do what they want to do to prove that it's not a big deal, which is making it more problematic for everybody. So I'm kind of like, I kind of got in this funk. I was like, and so I thought I would share that because I know that we are all going through these funks. Like, we're just like, what's going on? So what I said to myself is, because I'm not gonna stay in this funk forever. The thing about me is that I don't stay in these type of things forever. I don't sit around and I don't let it consume me. So then I start thinking about, okay, what should you be doing to get yourself out of this funk? And that's how I think. It's like I have short term funk because I'm not gonna let it like win. And so I was like, okay, so what do you need to do? And like I can tell I'm gonna get into it because like I got a pile of clothes I need to wash. And I haven't washed my clothes yet, and I got a washing machine in my house. So it's like, okay, you need to go and separate these clothes and wash the clothes. Are people in here? Is there buffering or something? I don't know. Just leave a comment or something. Let me know you're here. And so right, it's like, so right, exactly. So it's like I'm not gonna let this win. I'm not gonna let this feeling win, because then because of what's going on, this could get worse and worse. And I think that's what we have to look at sometimes and stop it. Stop it before it happens. Right. See, hey Melissa, and that's it. Like I've been it's like I haven't been online since Saturday, and I just been like in this like whatever. Hey Michelle, how are you? How are you? So I've been kind of like in this whatever mood, and so I said that I thought we could like work through it together, as opposed to sitting here and that's the beauty I think of social media is that there are these moments where we can say, I just need to talk to somebody, or I don't want to, or maybe some other people who are going through the same thing. We can work this out together because as opposed to sitting in our rooms and just being, which, think about it, if this had been the 80s, this would have been really bad because we didn't have all these outlets, we didn't have all of these ways to reach out from the comfort of our home. And so I think that and I do appreciate um oh yeah, nah, nah, nah. I was just here, and I was like, Sunday, I was just like, and then today, I was trying to put on makeup, and I got my makeup on my eyes, and I was like, I don't feel like doing it. Right. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Yeah. And I mean, in this point, that's a real topic, that could be there. Like, oh man, is she okay? Is everybody okay? I mean, that's the reality of where we're living in right now. And so it is important that if you do feel that way about somebody, I think also, and I did this one time, and I think I'm gonna keep doing it. It's like I just sent out on Facebook, I just sent DMs to people randomly, just giving them compliments and telling them, hope all is well in your life and stuff like that. And I think maybe I'll continue to do that because that makes me feel a little better, just spreading a little happiness. And so, yeah, so I've just been kind of in this funk. I was like, oh, what am I going to talk about on here? And then that's why I kept going, I don't even know what I want to talk about. And then it was like, well, talk randomly. But even when I do random chit chat, I kind of have some type of idea. At least I flipped my hair up. I took my braids out for y'all. See, I did think of something. I said, let me take your braids out. You can't be on here with your silly braids on all the damn time. At least flip your hair out because I think that, it's kind of one of those things where you need to like really, start thinking about those things. And I want to sometimes be, because, okay, let me say this, no shade to anybody, but it's like YouTubers are like keep saying, oh, and I just, I hope everyone's doing well, and it kind of saying the same party line because it's the video kind of vibe, and I don't want to just say that. I want to like be more of proactive on how we talk to each other and how we communicate and everything, because I think that having videos to watch is fine. It really is. But there's also something to be said for the interaction that allows us right now to like kind of talk to each other. Even if some people or you all are typing and I'm talking, we are still interacting on a more social level. And so I guess that's kind of like what I've been trying to do. But then it's like, and I gotta be honest, ain't nobody really watching me. So it's like, why am I even doing this? Then I said, oh, okay, because of the people that do watch me, because the people that I do talk to. Yeah. So anyway, how y'all doing? I think damn, this thing is, some days. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing it. And I know that, and I'm just being honest, is that when we get it past this point, I'm probably going to take, uh, right, that I figure I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna chill for a minute after, once we get past this, and we are gonna get past this, it's not gonna be forever. But I am going to take a break. I don't know how long the break will be, but I'm definitely gonna take a break. Just a mental break, you know. Oh, so let me tell y'all. So let's just talk. Let's just talk. First off, let's just talk about how that man who lives in the White House, I don't call him, the title. The man who lives in the White House. Did y'all see how he backtracked on the whole, well, let's fill the churches on Easter Sunday. I'm so It's like we're gonna fill it and then we're gonna pass it around. We might as well just instead of passing the plate, pass the Rona. Right. Instead of passing the plate, we just gonna pass Rona around in these churches. So cause and now of course everybody going like, oh my God, he made such his people, the people that like the man in the house. Ah, numpty, I like it. Right? Okay. So now all of a sudden, because I guess somebody was like, you know what? Uh, right. I heard about the pastor who got arrested. Right? It's like, so y'all just gonna keep doing this stupid shit? I'm sure somebody was like, okay, now you okay, you need I don't know who finally told him shut the fuck up. But because that was just like the stupidest thing ever. Oh, but let me tell y'all what I just watched. I binged out and watched the whole thing. Right, everyone. I watched Tiger King today. Have y'all watched Tiger King on Netflix? First off, I've learned so many things from Tiger King. Did you know how many people have tigers, have big cats in America? People are insane. Are insane. Right. Right. Finally, people's like, listen, this, people, right. They was like, stop. They was like, man in the house. Could you stop talking crazy? Could you stop? It's like clearly he doesn't. I bet you his speechwriters just be sitting there like, I just like getting paid. His speechwriters just have to like getting paid because clearly he's not going off of what they say. He's just extemporaneously babbling because some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth, there's absolutely no way a speechwriter came up with that shit. So they're just like, you know what? I'm getting paid. I'm about to put this money in the bank, you know, and I'm not gonna put it on my resume because would you put down that you were his? Um, they try to get paid, and somebody will, I don't know. That would be so lovely because Fox is ridiculous. I mean, is Fox is ridiculous, and I hope somebody does because they just spew out whatever um they just spew out whatever the party wants them to say. They might as well be the Republic. They might as well stop calling themselves Fox, News or whatever. They should just call themselves what they are, the RNC News, because that's what they are. They're just we just RNC News, okay? Just hey, Tammy, it should just be RNC News because that's pretty much what they run. Or whatever the public party tell them to do, that's what they doing. Did y'all say, okay, yes, and boss, we got you. Yes, and boss, we got you. I don't know. They're like, yes, and boss, what you want us to say, boss? Yeah. So, so I do know one of the things that I have got to do is get more active. And I think what I'm gonna do is at least go outside and walk. I hate walking when it's cold outside because I be cold as fuck outside. But I'm gonna have to go out and at least do a mile or two of walking every day. Just to like clear my head up, get some juices flowing, all that other good stuff because I haven't been. And so that's one of the things that I think I need. I'm gonna I know I need to do is do that. Yeah, it's just like, hey Joshua, it's just time to like work it out because this is going to be going on for a while. And I need to probably take some vitamin D, right? Because I know my vitamin D is off because there ain't no sunlight up in here. So I probably need to take a little vitamin D. I must say my hair is kind of cute today. And then I'm gonna braid it back down and wear it like that and then fluff it out when I have to. So I am, working back up to doing the things that I'm trying to do, which is, be more social. Well, I do know that I have seasonal affective disorder. I do have that. I had it before people were even talking about it, and I had recognized it in myself about 15 years ago. Was that at least 15 years ago? Because I had noticed that in the sun when the seasons changed and the days were shorter, that I got depressed, that I didn't want to leave the house. I was very much like I went into hibernation. I was like, oh, I'm in my hibernation mode. And then I noticed that like as soon as it was like as soon as it would get um yes and no. It's not. I'll say what I'll say yes and no. So it was like I would be like as soon as it would become like 5 o'clock and it was daylight, my mood would start getting better. And I noticed that about myself. And it was like for quite some time, it was like because my birthday is coming up in April. I promise you, as soon as the change of time and I would start seeing daylight, I would immediately have a big party at my house. Now it never, it was so funny because I never had a party for my birthday. It would be like the end of March I would have a party because it was just like I had to do something. I had to do something. I was so excited because it was getting nice outside. It was getting nice outside. So I had saw that in myself, and I knew that was about me. And I mean, it was like very it was like really like that. And I had told people that before people started talking about seasonal affective disorder, I had noticed that in myself that really the seasons did affect me to a great extent. So am I feeling it? I don't know. Yes and no. It was just like all of a sudden I was just like, I just got in this like, I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm just tired. It's like, and so I had to I recognize those things in me quick. Some people I don't wallow in it. Let me say that. Right. And I don't get me wrong, because I have my G son and everything, and it's like G son, and I give him his hugs and his kisses and stuff. Um, but it's like I do know that I am going to have to do some things for me, and I haven't been. And even though I'm here, I haven't done some things that I could just be doing that would, make myself feel a little better. Like I haven't been soaking in my big tub like I could be, because hell, I ain't got shit to do. Why ain't I soaking in my big tub? Soak in my big tub, listen to some music. And so I'm going to put those things into place again because that was my plan. I was like, oh, I'm at home, I'm gonna be doing all these things. And I really haven't. So I'm going to put up more of those in place. I am going to start listening to meditations more at night, to help me like calm down and just release some of these thoughts and stuff in my head. Um, I reflect all the time, though, Michelle. That's the thing. I'm a reflecting heifer. I reflect on things quite a bit. And but I also know that I think that I do need to don't go walking again, because I know that walking is really good for me. I know that walking releases a lot in me and it lets me think and things like that. And so I am going to get into walking. And I've gotten out of the habit, because I've gotten a car and everything, and I've gotten out of the habit of doing things like riding my bike, walking as much as I used to. So, because those were my forms of transportation for quite some time. I had no car. So I walked, you know? Right. And so that's the thing. So now I got to do some things, and it's okay. Yeah. So it's like, So I'm a very self-reflective person. Like when I used to walk, I used to think about life and everything. And I think I need to put that back into place for me because I haven't been doing it in quite some time. And I need to do it now. And I think that those are the things that we now must think about because this is a very solitude filled time we're in. But like I said, we are in a place where it's not as bad as it could be. We are in 2020, which makes this so much more, it makes it easier to deal with because we still do have the ability to reach out socially. You know, I know they're saying social distancing, but really it's more about physical distancing because we shouldn't social distance. And so one of the things that's why I came on tonight because I look at this situation and yes, I'm on YouTube and everything and everybody puts out the thing about, oh, this is a really bad time and we should be, I'm trying to like give you, distractions and stuff, and those are videos. But the reality is sometimes you need to talk it through and really have some conversations about it. And so that's why I say go on and go live because it's not just about you, it's about everybody else. It's about the people that are around you, and you all are around me. And so I wanted to like come on live because this fucking I think I'm catching a cold too because I get real reflective when I'm sick, when I'm starting to get something sick because my eyes started watering. Um, but then it was like, you know, I know that there are other that we are all going through this. I am not alone. We are not alone. And so that's part of the reason why I do want to come on more because I don't want people to feel that aloneness and I want them to have a space of time if they are living by themselves or if they're feeling alone that they can socially reach out and connect where in ways they can. But now I tell you what we did do yesterday and it was fun. Some of my friends, and we have a chat on Facebook. We had a little chat call and we just all hung out and talked and everything. And I think a lot of us need to use those things that we have available to us a little more. Oh, because you know what? I have access to Zoom. We should do a Zoom and then people can see each other. That would be kind of fun. Oh, hmm, might want to do that. Hmm, 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 hmm. That could be kind of fun. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, well, I was gonna do, well, my birthday is Monday. Because I was gonna have brunch before all this happened. I was gonna have my birthday brunch. So I was going to try to go live on my birthday and like have kind of brunchy kind of vibe here. But I'm kind of getting off of food too. I don't know, maybe I'll have yogurt and granola and mimosas. We'll see. And some bacon. Because you can't have bacon. It's your birthday, gotta have bacon. But no, I'll probably do something like brunch, which will be for hours, sit on live for hours and drink and eat. Drink and eat, drink and eat, drink and eat. Oh, I got another bottle of champagne. It's sitting right up there. I got my, oh yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Because nobody likes it but me in the house. Brandon is a mimosa drinker. He loves him some mimosas. So we need to go get some more liquor too. How, so it's mine. But yeah, so I might do that. Because I have to use Zoom now for work. They're making me do office hours for an hour and 45 minutes twice a week. Of course, nobody was on there but me, and I watched Tiger King. Have y'all watched Tiger King on Netflix? OMG. Tiger King is really interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, on Insta, I could have people join in. You right. Yep, yep, yep. You are right. I can have people join in and be like, okay, you got 10 minutes with me, and then out of here. That could be fun. And then be on here too. I mean, but then I still need to get on here because y'all on here. Hmm. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It has made a difference. Oh, you want to watch Tiger King? It will grab you from the beginning. You'll be like, what? Okay, I could do the after party. Ooh, see, then I have to limit how much I drink because Melissa, you know I get tipsy easy. I get tipsy easy than a mug. I'll be on here like, what's up, y'all? Listen, I know who I am. I know I can't hope I'm not the best. Right. Right. It's a quarantine. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I do that. I have my birthday brunch. Well, I could do, well, see, I'm trying to figure out can I set them up together because I actually have two phones. So I'm trying to figure out how I could do them together. The only thing is that, and I'm gonna see if I can order another one. I don't have two stands right now because I broke the other one. So I'm gonna see can I get another stand. But and the only thing is, they only Amazon is not shipping out things that aren't essentials right now. Or I would order one and I'd have it here by Saturday, by Sunday. Because I broke the other one. So I would have to figure out how to put one. Well, I mean, I've done before where I've like made up a stand. Amazon workers are on strike. Why? Oh, because they're saying it's not safe. They're not giving them safety things and everything to work. I mean, it is true, but I mean, what they expect them to do? Uh, I mean, the hospital workers. Okay, but here's the thing, and I'm not being mean or anything, but the hospital workers don't have enough safety stuff. So what do y'all think they gonna do in these places? Now, here's the interesting part about that is that you working. A lot of people ain't working right now. So, I mean, so how did you expect so you're still being the ability to work and probably doing overtime. Yeah, they want hazard pay and all this stuff. And I get it. I'm sure they're getting overtime. I get it. But I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. Okay, I could see maybe $1 per hour. Amazon should give them at least $1 per hour. I could see that. I could see that. $2 is asking a lot. They ain't gonna get that $2. Well, maybe they will. And here's what's gonna happen. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Amazon gives them that $2 per hour, and they don't pay taxes. Why don't they pay taxes? Because I know we pay sales tax to them now. If they give them that $2 per hour, when all this is done, mark my words, they're gonna cut back on them. Not so much they're gonna cut back hours if they can, because that's how business is. They petty. Amazon, why don't they pay federal taxes? You know what I'm saying? So because business is petty. You know what I'm saying? Businesses are petty. In order to get through this, they'd be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna get that to you. Ah, they got the loopholes. Okay, they all got, yeah. Okay, corporate loopholes. Okay, that makes sense. And that's why folks like, that's why they like people like, the man in the White House right now. Um. So yeah. So I'm just saying businesses. Oh, from 2018 makes sense because it's the man in the White House. The man in the White House. But I will say this that okay, so starting today, I'm gonna go out on at least a 2 mile walk. 2 miles ain't shit. I can walk that in like I can't walk like I used to though, because I am so physically not where I used to be. And so I really do need to work on this. Okay. Okay, man is a strong word. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I agree. But yeah, so let's start working on our plan to get through this time because it's getting extended. I need everybody so they can flatten this curve. So and I don't want them to flatten the curve. I don't okay, the orange in the White House. I want us to flatten the curve, but I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves and feel like, oh yeah, we can do this, we can do this. So we need to work on our plans. So that's going to be on our thing. We got to start working on our plans to stay together during this time. That's what we got to do. We got to work on our staying together during this time. That's what we got to do. And the reason why I say we got to do that is because you can slide real quickly right now. You can slide real quickly into a headspace that isn't good and healthy. So we need to make sure. Do you know there's only 6 people in here with me? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. Right. Yeah, we do. And like I said, that's part of the reason why I came on tonight because I knew I was feeling it. So I was like, so I know others are feeling this like this slide while we're sitting here. And I am lucky enough that I have people in the house right, girl, because Tiger King is in Melissa, just watch it. Just watch Tiger King. That's all I'm gonna say. Right? Right, so we have to, support each other and pull each other back from the slide. Right, right. You know what? I don't know if it's no one is on YouTube or if it's like so much on YouTube that everybody's all over the place because I do know that people are putting out a lot of content. People are putting out much more content. Right. than they normally than they normally do because well, let me see, we were talking about this, let me see, like, I've been off, this is my third week off. I think this is the third week off because next week will be spring break. Thank God we do spring break still. So yeah. And uh, I don't know when the kids are gonna go back to school, if we're gonna go back to school anytime soon. And it doesn't seem like we are. And the reason why I say that is because school is supposed to go back on the 21st. But now, yo, I have not watched Abducted in Plain Sight. I have not. B has been watching Forensic Files, so I've been kind of like watching them off and on with her. Like I'll see them when she's like when we're all together. We'll all be watching Forensic Files together. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, it really even, and let me say, and I'm good with my solitude, but I think, okay, I watch Abducted in Plain Sight. Um, could you email me that just in case? But I think that okay, cool. Okay, I'll watch that one. Um, so it's like I'm uh I'm good with solitude, but I think the enforced solitude, and like I said, at least I have people. I got my kid, I got G son, I got B here. So we have some people, we have each other to talk to and everything. But I just worry about the people who are by themselves in their own space. This has got to be really hard. And so I worry about those people. And so I feel like, it is part of my duty to like at least try to be available as much as I can to help people get through this time, because it's hard out here. It's hard. And it's like I said, it's one thing to be in your solitude by choice, but it's another when you are on it, but you are forced into it. And then when this forced onto you, then you start seeing what you don't, you know, right. You know, the not being able to do anything, by, you know, by mandate is rough. It really is. And it's like I said, I probably wouldn't have been doing her. I probably would have had my ass in the house most of these days anyway. Anyway. Because it's still kind of cold outside. And I don't like to be outside when it's cold. But just the whole thing about, oh man, this is it. And then you really start going, wow, this is it. And so I am going to get my bike down. Because I can't get my new bike. Yeah, I can't get my new bike because being off has messed with my, you know extra money, because my extra money was my night school money, which was close to $500 every 2 weeks. So I'm losing that income while I'm off. And even when we go back to school, I don't know if we're gonna go straight back into. We probably will have to go straight back if we go back into the schools. And I'm getting the impression that we might not be in the school. But I also think, yeah, that sucks a lot. It's close to $1,000. I'm missing right now. That was like my plan. I was gonna go buy my bike. It's gonna be a good day. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I have a job and I still get paid. So no complaints there. I still get paid. My check will be in there in a couple of hours. So I have no complaints about that. And I am in a good place because, like, for instance, last year when I was still subbing, I would be off right now not getting paid. And so I feel for the like subs and everything, because they're not getting paid at all. Like I am fortunate enough that I got hired, and now I'm fully teaching, and I have contract, and I'm a salaried employee. But there are people who the substitute teachers are not getting paid right now. Now I'm sure they can get unemployment. I'm sure they're getting unemployment right now. I'm sure they can file for unemployment. But still, that, I could have been in that position to right now. So I am fortunate. But the other thing is that I worry about my students, because they're gonna lose and forget everything that we worked on, and they're not gonna get the education that they were going to get. So many children aren't. Yes, some will, because they will want to, and they will want to do that. But there's going to be so many that are going to get lost, and they're going to get pushed through this year across the board, because what else can we do but pass them? It's not their fault they're not in school. So a lot of kids are going, they're just going to pass to the next grade, but they're not going to have gotten all of the things they should have gotten this year. And that's kind of like the messed up part. That's the messed up part for the kids, because I mean, I know they're looking at it like, woohoo, not in school, yay, yay, yay. But in the big picture, from an educational standpoint, next year is going to be a beast, because they're missing quite a bit. They're going to miss quite a bit. But anyway, what else going on? So yeah, so let's check in, and let's just have like self-care, taking care of yourself check-ins. I think that's what I should do every few days. We should have okay, let's do a check-in. How you doing? What are you doing to take care of yourself? What are you doing to keep your mind occupied? What are you doing to stay mentally active, stay physically active, things like that. What are you doing to do that? Oh, because I am thinking about though, if I yeah, so I will try to will do that. I mean, I'm gonna just try to come on every day. Still make sure that most days I do come on. But I think that there should be a self-care check-in. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you mentally doing well? Are you reaching out to people? Those things, and those are the checklists we need to have. Self-care checklist. Have you talked to them? Are you doing it? What are you doing? What are you doing? See, I need to pull out my books. Lord knows I got a lot of books here, and I should just start reading. So I gotta like get out of this that I've been in. So I do need to get back to reading all that good shit that I should have been doing this whole time. Let's just need to get back to it. And you know, now I do know what I have been doing. I have been looking at stuff. Oh my goodness, let me show. Oh, I should show y'all. I got one of them little cheesy little catalogs. It was called Seventh Avenue. It's not, but it got a couple of cute things that I want, and I think I'm gonna get them. It's like one picture I want, and then I have been wanting a fountain in my house. Is it just I need a fountain? I think I want to get one for my nightstand too. Once I clear it up, I think I want to get a nice little because I love water, and so it's one is so cute. It's like this little looks like lotus leaf pond. I don't know, but it's really cute. I don't know what I did with the catalog. I'd show it to you, but it's this really cute water fountain, and it's a pretty tall one. So like be in a room. So when I have my space, I'm gonna have it where I can chill and just be like, yes, I'm very zen like. I did all that to say I'm gonna want to have a little zen spot. That was a lot for nothing. So that's one of the things I do need to do. I can spend time yeah, is working on things, like start thinking about what I want to do, decorations. I think we should just do so things that we need to be working on, like I need to be working on things like that, how I want to decorate, and I'm thinking I want to paint. Account reactivated. Okay, yay. Um, so I think I want to do some redecoration. I wonder if I could go get some paint. Hmm. Just a little paint, just to like. All right, yes. So yeah, so we'll do a self care check in to make sure everybody okay, so I have a little entry area, which I haven't had a real entry area in years. I mean, like for real, like my even my old houses never really had an entry area. You just walk straight into the living room. Wall paint. Yeah, girl, I ain't no artist paint, girl. That's just for my family. I don't know. So I'm thinking that I just want to do a little wall paint on my entry area because I saw this really pretty picture that I want to put up. So I think I want to do that to get that area done. So I'm not gonna get it this week though. Maybe I'll get it before the end of the month because honestly, I'm not thinking. Well, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be going back to school anytime soon because like now CPS is trying to give out um laptop technology to kids, and I know our school is trying to get some of it, but there's supposedly like 100,000 um I don't know what the technology is they're doing, like maybe Chromebooks or something that they're trying to get out to students so that they can start get this so that they can start doing work as of after this is part of CPS, not charter. We've been doing it after spring break, so April 13th. Now, the reason why I'm like, oh, okay, we are not going back no time soon is because we were supposed to go back on the 21st, right? We were supposed to go back to school supposedly on April 21st. But I'm getting the impression that that might not be happening because they're ramping up for online teaching. CPS is, and CPS, is the largest school district in the state, and they kind of like been blasé, like they just sent out a packet and that was that. Yeah, right. Yes, 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 yes. Uh, yep. Mm-hmm. Right, because they got to get everything up and running. Because if this happens again, yeah, we're gonna be dealing with this for a while, and they have to get this whole technology piece together and stuff like that, and really get these kids understand getting and having them work from home, and which is going to change the landscape of education here in America for the better. I think in some ways for the better, especially if we take care of the ones who don't have, to make sure they do get it. Yeah. Yep. But like I'm doing videos. So I have a YouTube channel now for the videos that I'm doing to teach with, which I right. Yeah, and I agree, Melissa, because like that's why I was saying to my school, like we are in a network, right? Um and so with the network, they've been showing this once these other schools, oh, they're doing so much online and they've got all this. But see, all that shit was in place. And I told them, I said, remind them that we don't have that. We didn't have that technology. So all those students were used to using technology, and the teachers were already using a lot of technology in the classroom. Well, listen, I don't even have a smart board in my classroom. I don't have a smart board. We have two. We had two laptop carts in our school that you had to try to get a hold of, and was kind of hard to get a hold of. So I didn't even bother with that shit. So it's like yeah, whatever. So like, oh, I might make up a scavenger hunt for them. I might do that. So yeah, it's like, so that was, yeah, so that's the thing with it, is like so I'm doing that. So I have created a YouTube channel, and I'm putting up my lessons, and so we're going to see, which is kind of cool because then I can refer them to that. And it actually has made me think more about doing that anyway. So like, for instance, like going forward, they can go and access that channel for help at home. So I've done like two-step equations, I've done multi-step equations. I think I'm going to do a couple of different types of equations and just like really focus on them, and do just one whole lesson on different type, and I'm going to do inequalities, stuff like that. So if I do those and do a video going forward, I can make sure that I have every type of lesson that I'll be doing, I can have a video of it and how I teach it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Going, just using it going forward, because now I have an archive of it. And it's so funny because they're like, oh, do Zoom. And I'm like, I'm going to do this because, A, this is what I do. I'm used to it. And I'm trying to be kind of creative with the videos, so I'm putting things into it. But it also means that now I have something that I can archive. Like, this is how I talk. That's how I teach it. And so, yeah. And if I ever go on an interview, check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah. So, uh huh. What I'm gonna have to do though, ooh, Hmm. What I'm gonna do though, I just thought about something. I'm gonna start another YouTube channel under another one of my emails and archive it there because this one's under my work email. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna post them up on another channel, on another email address that I have. You know, I just thought about that. I'm like, I might need to do that because right now it's attached to my work email, and so I'm gonna go and take care of that. Because if I leave, I need to, move all that stuff with me. So, and here's the funniest thing, and that's when you can tell that you are the diverse learning teacher, which I deal with the special ed kids, is that clearly like I'm gonna find out. Right now I'm gonna use that, and then but I'm gonna find out from can I change the email account on that one? I'm gonna have to figure that out. But in the meantime, I am gonna use one of because I got another email address that I use for I have an email address that's strictly for interview purposes. So, in which I gotta remember the damn email password. I have one that's strictly that I use for you know um jobs and stuff. That's my job email address. Interview on my resume. So I could attach it to that one and just use it there and dump them all there and just put them online. And I could leave them there private until I need to open it up. Gotta think these things through, because ain't nobody gonna keep my intellectual property. But anyway, the interesting thing is I was talking to my principal, and clearly, because they always like, oh, this one's doing this one's doing that, this one's doing that. Ain't nobody knows what the fuck I'm doing. No one's noticed that I've been doing these classes for them. And I'm like, so when and that what and so that's why I'm like, leave me the fuck alone when I'm in a building because y'all don't give a fuck what I do. I mean, other than my direct boss does know what I'm doing. She knows what I'm doing. But it's interesting from a when you really see how the schools really treat the diverse learning community, which is the special ed community, which is the ones that bring in the most money for the schools, because those students are the ones that you get paid the most for. And yet and still they act like, oh yeah, whatever, until they need you. And so yeah, so all that, I'm just like, yeah, okay. But I am thinking about using Zoom because we have Zoom and they got us the extended Zoom. I might be doing a belly dance class on Zoom. I haven't decided yet. I got to figure out how I can make it happen because I need to really ramp up my personal physical activity. And so I'm thinking about doing that kind of stuff in order to like ramp up my physical activity. So maybe I will do Zoom. Um, the only thing with Zoom is that I don't want everybody to hit video. So if I do a Zoom class, well, no, I can do that though. I don't need them on the class itself. I just need them to be able to watch and let me know, pretty much because that's all they're gonna be able to do is watch at that point. Maybe leave me some messages so that I can you know, talk to them later. So I don't know. And if I do that, I'll let y'all know because whatever. I'll give y'all the meeting code. But it's I think if it's nice enough, I can do it on the back porch. The issue with me exercising in my house, oh, I ain't told y'all this. The issue with me exercising in my house is that I'm on the third floor, and these floors are not. They're right. The only room in my house that I can move around, like be active on without everything shaking, because we got wood floors. is my bathroom, the big bathroom, because it's got the tile and everything, and it's got the underfloor, so it's more stable. It's the most stable floor in the house. The rest of the house, even after everybody leaves, because right now the house is full, I couldn't like dance in a room unless I have absolutely nothing in it, and because it's gonna shake the floor, because it's not like like it just is what it is. So it's not reinforced. So yeah. Hold on, let me blow my nose. So the only places I can really dance is in the big one or on my back porch. I'm okay with but it ain't been hot enough to be doing shit on the back porch. So, so I know it's supposed to be like in the 50s, and I can do it outside in the 50s and 60s. So I should be able to teach back there soon, but I gotta figure out how to stabilize everything, because yeah, I am talking about moving around, so I gotta make sure I have the stand stabilized enough, so I ain't gotta worry about nothing happening with that. So I'm gonna have to hold that down. And it's like the logistics of it is like whatever. It is only 5 people in here. It's just 5 of us. It's 84 degrees in North Carolina. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. I am jelly. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think it's 5 of y'all in here. Well, yeah, notifications have been going out. We do know that. We do know that. Who knows? No, mine have pretty much been accurate. Mine is, and you know what? That's the other thing I have to get out the headspace of. I can't even worry about views and stuff right now. That's the other headspace that I'm getting out of, is like thinking, oh, I'm not getting. See, like I've always told you all, there's this thing about YouTube is like you worry about the views because you want YouTube to push you out. So it's like, do I not do anything and then YouTube still doesn't push me out? So then I thought about it, said, fuck it, I just come on live and do what I want to do. And the people who want to watch it will watch it. And I'll be okay with it like that. Because we are kind of driven, as YouTubers, you are driven by the views, you are driven by the analytics, and trying to get the algorithm to work right, and trying to get more viewers, and trying to do this. And I've just gotten to the point where I said, fuck it, it ain't happening right now. And so that's where I have to um oh yeah, all makeup influencers are doing fragrance collections. Now that's true. Didn't I tell y'all they was gonna be doing that? I told y'all that, and the reason why they are is because the makeup is dying. Makeup videos have been dying for a minute, and fragrance videos are doing really well. So yeah, that's what they're doing. I told y'all it was. I didn't. I tell you I was about to start happening, because I've seen a shift. Laura Lee. Um, I have seen a shift. I know, and I'm not saying like big YouTubers, but I noticed from some of the smaller YouTubers. Uh, oh, Fragrance Net is still shipping, right? I know Fragrance X is still shipping. Huh. Now, here's the thing with Fragrance Net. They can be smart, quick, or they can be slow. I don't know if they're still shipping though. I'm not sure. No, no, they are, because I got something coming from last week. Michelle, I would contact them because they can be really weird. Yeah, because I got something coming right now. Um, I would contact them. I have this feeling though, because I am real honestly, I just have a feeling that with Fragrance Net, it depends on who's pulling your order. I get that impression because like Fragrance X and Perfume.com, they got that shit down pat. Now I do know they're the same company, supposedly. Because they ship like boom like that. Fragrance Net sometimes can ship really quickly, and then sometimes it takes forever for them to ship. Like I've had stuff ship out like the next day from Fragrance Net, and then sometimes it takes 3, 4 days for it to ship. So I think it all depends. I really do believe sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, perfume.com is real fast. Perfume.com will ship out the very same day. Yeah. But I really do think that because right, because their lead times are very inconsistent. Um Now, the interesting thing is like um it usually takes about, but it's because FedEx usually takes a while. It's usually with Fragrance Net, part of their slowness is who they use, and they use FedEx. So, yeah, they got Mancera. Perfume.com, yeah, they got Mancera. They all have them. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, Melissa, I've learned. What I do is I just look around and see who has what. Fragrance Net usually has no, but Fragrance Net has the best prices on Mancera normally. But what will happen is Fragrance X and Perfume.com might have some more kind of they sometimes have the more hard to find stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, if you're not trying to do afterpay, fragrancebuy.ca got great pricing. Now they only ship out on Mondays, I think, to the States, but their pricing is really, really good. Really, really good. And if you buy 5 or more, they give you free shipping. And it doesn't matter what the pricing is for those 5 or more, they'll give you the free shipping. And I ain't bought 5 because I ain't got 5 money right now. But they do have like now I'm not okay. I'm not sure about this week now because Um I did an order and I haven't heard anything yet. Um so I'll see. But when they ship out, oh, it don't take no time. So like what I did was the last time I think I ordered, what did I order? I ordered the velvet vanilla and something else from them. It was like 2 bottles. And I ordered it like toward the weekend. And so Monday was the day they shipped out. I got them on Wednesday. No later than Thursday. It was like Monday evening I got the email from them that it is shipped out. And I had it no later than Thursday. I'm thinking I got it Wednesday, but it might have been Thursday. I was like, bless your heart. But everybody's having slow shipping because uh I don't even remember. I ain't even try to figure that shit out. I was like, okay, let me, because the prices are so good. And they'll have some things that you might not find. They have like some hard to find things too, and will have good prices on. So I'm like, okay, so when I got cash to play with, no, no, they're shipping. Like I said, I've got something coming from last week. So I know they're shipping out. I will call them, Michelle, because I know they're shipping out because I think I ordered on Wednesday. I'm not sure because I've never had to call their customer service. So I don't know. But I will say that I do know that I'm like I said that I know they're shipped out. What you get? Oh, okay. But all that aside, what did you order? It's like we all up in this, but we forgot what you ordered, honey. Well, let me tell you something. Good for you. Let me tell you what I had to deal with. Oh, in case y'all don't know this, okay, let me back it up. Okay, so I wanted OG. They have OGX products a few weeks ago at Walgreens. Buy one, get one 50% off, and then they had a $4 off coupon, right? So I bought a bunch of stuff for my hair because I have not been taking care of my hair, and we were running low on shampoo and conditioner. And I'm one of them people who I buy a bunch at one time and then I don't worry about it for a while. So I bought some. They just shipped it today. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Who'd you get the Polo Sport stuff? Was that for your husband? So they were like, so I ordered that. It just got shipped. It's been about 10 days. So they're backed up. Thank you. I ordered it like the 18th, 19th. Now they got another sale until April 25th on they have a April 25th, they have hair care buy two get the third free mix or match. So because what I need to get. Okay, okay. Yeah, Ulta took a long time. They just shipped my stuff. The Nabla highlighters, I'll be getting those maybe Wednesday. I know that's when I'm planning on going to my UPS, uh, my my box, because I have a bunch of stuff coming on Wednesday. I ordered one little thing from Nordstrom's. I think I'm getting it this week. When they had actually had that one day when you could get the fragrances for 25% off. I got a 1 ounce of one of these, the Maison Lancomes. I got a 1 ounce one, the Pavillon Printemps, Spring Peony, Printemps. Uh, it was a small one. It was one of the 1 ounce ones because those are 75. It was 25% off, and I had a $20 Nordy buck, so I used that. So it cost me like $30. It was like $39 with tax. So I was like, okay, I got one of those, and then I was gonna go back and get some other stuff, and then they had taken the sale off, bitches. But I do know this. I figured this out because Neiman had 25% off on fragrance for a minute. Saks had it on 25% off. And I honestly believe that they took them all down quickly because the fragrance people were raping them. Because I know from being in the fragrance community, yeah, it lasts about 12 minutes, girl. The fragrance community, oh, they was ripping them off. I mean, I saw so many people buying like the big shit. They was in there buying like MFK. They was buying like Baccarat Rouges and Grand Soirs. Neiman, really? Is that because of this or because of the other thing? Should they better do like Cheesecake Factory, send their people like, we ain't got no money. Cheesecake Factory killed me with that one. That is the funniest shit ever. Cheesecake Factory was like, yeah, we ain't paying that rent. We not paying the rent, okay? Just put that in your books. Put that in your books. I think Neiman has been on the verge of bank. Okay, but let me say this. Neiman has been on the verge of bankruptcy for quite some time. They go back and forth. They really do. Like, but honestly, a lot of retailers are on the verge of bankruptcy. I mean, because online is so serious now. And right, oh, needless markups, yeah. I mean, because Neiman has always been that, but I mean, over the decades, Neiman has been close before, right? I remember back like in the late '80s, early '90s, Neiman was on the verge of bankruptcy back then. Then things got better. You did say husband-in-law. I didn't even notice you did say husband-in-law. Um, but yeah, he's so I mean they've been there before. I don't know if they're gonna pull out because like that's why so many and we live in a time where you can just go straight to the manufacturer. You can just go straight to the brand now. Back in the day, people went to Neiman because they're right. Right, exactly. Right, exactly. See, that's the thing. And that's exactly it. They don't have, they used to have the luxury market corner. Now they don't, because there's so many places where we can get it, you know, like even like on fragrances, I'm on the fragrance, they got a lot of folks selling fragrances on the low. And I'm like, okay, well, let me get some of that, y'all. Let me get some of that. Can I get some of that? Right there. Um, and so yeah, it's just that's what so it makes sense because that's why so many companies have gone like BCBG is no longer around. Thomas Pink closed most of their stores in the North American area, because and the competition is so tough out there now. Your name it ain't gonna last. It ain't got as great as brand recognition as it used to have, right? So that's why Sephora needs to clean up their shit because hello Sephora, everybody, you ain't the only game in town. Sephora used to be the only game in town, and I was telling somebody like that, it's like, why would you be waiting for the VIB sale? If you trying to buy some stuff, why don't you just go to the brands? Cause and a lot of these brands got Afterpay or Quad Pay or Affirm or something. So why would you even wait for that? You can wind up with a better sale price if you just go to the brands now. Yeah, I mean, we now, for so long, online shopping wasn't. Uh, what be killing me is when I see amethyst. When I be seeing Lalique's amethyst, like it's on Nordstrom's. The Lalique's amethyst is like $90. That shit is $22 all day on Fragrance Net. What are y'all doing? You and your damn kittens. Why would you pay that kind of money for this kind of stuff? And that's why it's so funny. Even when I was watching somebody's fragrance, they had done like a fragrance haul or something, and I was like, "You did what?" I wanted to tell her, "Girl, why you kept paying that kind of money? What did you just?" And it was like something like, "We all know we can go on Fragrance Net or something to get it like cheaper." It was like something like, and it was something I had too. It was something like, oh, it was. That is why I said when you do things like scent box, scent bird, not so much royalty scents, because royalty scents has some serious like high dollar amounts, fragrances that you're getting from them. But if you do like scent box and scent bird, you really have to check what the pricing is on retail, right? Right. Well, I could feel bougie having the stuff. And not see, my thing is I feel good having the same bougie ass shit and I didn't pay all that money for it. Um, cause like you'll find like with Scentbird and Scentbox, that's where they really make their money off of these. Is like you're paying like $15 or $20 um for these fragrances, and then you look them up and you like, well, damn, I could have bought the whole damn bottle. Like for instance, I was looking at Aura, right? I was looking at Aura by Mugler. I was like, okay, I really want to try that. Finally, I'm gonna try it. And I looked exactly. Um, and I'm looking, I'm like, well, why would I pay $20 for this, thing of it when I can go on Fragrance Net and I can buy a whole ounce. If I just want a smaller one, I can buy the ounce for 38. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. If I, and that is that's how I get into these blind buy issues because I do the math and I be like, well, shit, it ain't that big of a deal if I just go ahead and buy it. It's like Okay, that's a good price. And that's why you have to watch them, because they throw in some shit, and I'm like, I know how much that shit costs. Hell no. Like they had Judith Lieber Topaz. See, did you? Oh damn, that's a great price. Can I tell you? Can I tell you this? And I need some money when TJ Maxx and Marshalls reopen, because do you know how much they're gonna have to put on clearance? Because that shit just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. What the hell are y'all doing over there? What are y'all doing? That's why I can't do no more afterpays. I gotta pay all my afterpays off. I gotta be good for a minute. Um, because the I'm excited. And that's gonna be for some time, child. Y'all, let's just be real. They gonna need us to spend our money. They gonna have it all there for us. I am for it. The clearance is going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I found myself to file my taxes. So I'm gonna file my taxes. Oh yeah, Ulta gonna have some good clearance too. Ulta's gonna do some more sales. Watch, watch. Also gonna be throwing out them 20% coupons like candy. Here's a 20%. They're gonna do. Listen, okay. Here's what's about to happen. Ulta and Ulta is about to do a lot of 20% off coupons, and they're about to, after the 21 days of beauty, because during the 21 days of beauty they don't do a lot of multipliers on points. They don't do point multipliers a lot. Watch what I'm saying. As soon as this is over, baby, they're gonna be giving them points away. 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 They're gonna be like, you want some? Here. Cause I know I had already planned on, cause around Mother's Day they always do 5 times on fragrance. So I was gonna get me some fragrance at 5 times the multiplier. I already said some of the stuff I don't really want to pay retail for, but if I'm gonna get 5 times the points and it's gonna get me to this point here, I'm gonna do it, because then I'll be, pretty much at 2,000 points when I'm done. At least 2,000, close to it. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be giving away them points, giving away the points, and I'm gonna take them bitches, and I'm gonna buy some more perfume with it. Shoot, that's how I gotta be her birthday present. She gonna get her some fragrance from Ulta for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, you get your points if you do Afterpay. You sure do. Yes, you do. Yes, you get your multipliers, get all. They usually do 10 times a palace right around Christmas time. Before it was in December last year. Oh, yes. Yes, you do. That's why I'm gonna clear out all my. I'm trying to clear out all my afterpays, and then in Mother's Day, I'm gonna do a huge one when they do the 5 times the points. I'm just gonna say fuck it. Let me just get this stuff up in here. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I got a few things I want. Don't let them do. And on the 20%, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But there's not a lot, honestly, there's not a lot of makeup that I'm dying for. And if I want something, it's on the indie side. So I haven't really, other than me getting the Nabla highlighters and the Cover FX blush duos, I'm good. I'm really not, I'm gonna eventually get the menagerie because I forgot to order. By the time I looked, they were sold out. So I'm gonna get the menagerie stuff that I want. And other than that, and that's why I am gonna try to do more stuff with the stuff I have. See, because I was looking at skincare, y'all know that they upset me though. With the stores being closed, I didn't get my Lancome because I fell asleep and didn't do the thing at midnight, and they sold out of the damn Genifique. When I woke up at 7 o'clock, it was all fucking gone. And you notice because they only doing what's in the warehouse. Because normally I could have just done a pickup at a store. You know what I'm saying? But you know why? Because it's just what was in the warehouse. I know the stores have them. And so normally we could have just gone into the store and done a pickup from the store and been fine. I woke up mad. But I'm still getting that Peach and Lily Glass Skin Serum. Fuck. And I want the Fab ones today. The oh, you know they are. I want the First Day Beauty Radiance Pads. That's what I want today. After we get off of here. Danny just came out of nowhere. You ain't been here the whole time. And Danny just came out of nowhere. Hold on, y'all. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. I got to go. How are you doing, Danny? How are you doing? How are you doing, Danny? Let me see what y'all said while I was gone. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, there's been some good skincare because I did get my Pericone eye cream. So I'm happy because I got that for 30% off. Yay. But other than the Nabla highlighters, I mean, but let's talk about that though. Honestly, there's not a lot that we were dying for. Think about where we are now and where we were about 2, 3 years ago. Because I'm thinking I was real, ooh, 2017, I was in it, right? I was in it. 21 Days of Beauty was the business. But I think that we are saturated now. And even though it's not that good, now they had the brow blade and everything. Before we could have found some things that we wanted, but it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Whatever. I mean, that, like, I'm excited because I don't have the Cover FX blush duos. I'm excited because I knew they always have to come out with some blush. Now, I would have been nice. I mean, so this is cool because I didn't have them, right? Right, right. So exactly. So there's so much, and if you've been buying makeup, it's like, oh, okay. I almost bought the brow blade, but then I remembered I'm getting my eyebrows done. So I was like, so why am I buying this? And I'm not gonna be using it. So because it's like as soon as she can do my eyebrows, I'm going to, they done already paid for me to get my eyebrows done. So I'm getting the micro shading ombre, whatever it is, you know. So I'm like, now what I should have bought was a damn mineralized skin finish. That's what I should have got. But and I don't know how I slept on that. But other than that, and I was like, I didn't need, and I didn't need it. I wanted it. So it was like, okay, I missed it. I am getting not microblading. It is called micro shading. I think that's what it's called. When stores get open up, if you can exchange it. Um, right, right. But Tammy, think about it. What palettes would you have wanted that you don't really have already? I mean, really, there's not a whole lot of stuff out there when it comes down to palettes that I'd have been like, oh yes, I need it, I need it. You took a shower?
Yes.
Let's see, because you look totally different.
Hey, put your grandchild to sleep first.
I heard him. So he's asleep again?
Yes.
You about to pump?
Yes.
Poor baby. That's why you took.
Had a nurse and put him back to sleep. He wakes up at midnight now and he's hungry.
What palette do you want, Melissa? Right, the palette wish list is like, eh. Hey, Bianca.
Hello, mother.
We all up in the middle of the night.
Because I took that 3-hour nap.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You did take a 3-hour nap.
Now I can't sleep if I take a long nap. I'm going to be up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be up till at least he
Right,
up.
right. Oh, okay.
Hopefully, he'll stay in bed, sleep till 5 since he ate at midnight.
Mm-hmm. I still want what is it? The Muerta by Melt. That's the only one I want from Melt is the Muerta. Why are they upset with Ulta right now?
There's some kids missing.
They under the bed. Or look on. I told you where to look. Y'all just gotta look by the side of the. Yeah. They over there.
Mm-hmm. All 3 of us.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. Yeah. I still didn't get them. So. I'm still. I went back and forth with Metropolis. I put it in the card. I took it out the card. I put it in the card. I took it out the card. I put it in the card. And I don't know about the Vine Rose yet, y'all. I might. Okay, but like I said, I'm just like, oh, okay, they're cute. So I do want that, but then it's like, okay, Louise, oh yeah, I saw that they did go down to 2%. See, and that's the thing. Okay, then that's okay then. That was the thing about the Metropolis, Danny. It was like when I look at it, it looks like it's a lot of repeats. Um, don't get Divine Rose. Okay, okay, fine. I was thinking about it. See, and that's my thing. I'm just like, eh. Yeah, now the astral quads, but see, this is my problem with the astral quads. They're all shimmers, which means that I have to like think, oh, let me pull out this astral, let me pull out this to use the shimmers. I'm bad at that. I'm just being honest with myself. I'm bad at that. I'm bad at that though. Even though that one with the purple in it is gorgeous to me. If I got one, it would be that one, the one with the purple. But and that's why I want the more eternal ones, but it's like don't I have enough blue? I mean, even though it's gorgeous as fuck, I'm like, I do have a lot of blue eyeshadow. Do I need to add another blue eyeshadow palette? I will when it's on sale. I know you will have all your shimmers everywhere. That is true. That is true. Okay, so I do. Okay, thank you, Melissa, for explaining that to me. Okay, okay, I do. I'm gonna get it, but I'm waiting for Melt to have a sale. Melt needs to have a little sale for me, a little bit of a sale. Okay, so I do need it. Okay, okay, I do. I thought I did. Yeah, it is pretty. It is pretty. It is pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on my list. So okay, so that's one I want. Then more eternal. I want that one, and then I want that little purple violet Voss one. That's like $18. I still want to get that one. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm going back and forth about Nabla. Um, and then right, the Muerta. Right, not yeah. I want the Muerta palette. I don't necessarily need Vita because I have enough bright ass. Oh well, you know I got that Safari Rain. I've got that Safari Rain. Now, real talk. If Color Rain comes out with something, you know I'm getting it. I have to be honest. I probably won't look. I was trying to be bright eyed today. I had this out. I started to look with it. I was playing with it. Oh, I had done like sort of I don't know what I did. But oh yeah, it could. So yeah, I was playing with these today. I do like the Kaleidos. I love the Kaleidos palettes. I ain't gonna lie. I love these babies. They make me happy. They do ship from China. I'm glad I got mine before the Rona. Cause I really want their highlighters, but I ain't getting them now. I'm not getting them now. Why do I feel like I should put on some roses greedy right now? Oh yes. Roses greedy. I'm looking at it and it's like boring to me. That City Grace palette, that new one, I like her formula, but I was like, it's okay. Which reminds me, I need to pull out my City Graces. I didn't pull them out at all. to see. Those are beautiful greens. Maybe I should do a green look with Sydney Grace. Because I have all those greens and stuff from Sydney Grace. Mm-hmm. Right. Gotta wait about 6 months on them. Right. You can't get them till about September. Shit, they gonna be out of business by then though. So what happened to Blush Tribe? Does anybody know why they went out of business? I'm not gonna get sucked into the singles anymore, especially MAC singles, because you still need to depot them to actually use them. I remember back in the day though, I was a MAC single girl before but that was before Palace came out. But I mean, I'm being honest with myself. I'm not gonna deal with them. I got a whole palace of singles. Who you talking about? Mac? Yeah, Mac's palettes are terrible. Let's just be honest. Mac's palettes are bad. Is he crying? Hold on. I gotta go get him. Yes, mommy milk. What's the matter, man? B is pumping. B, your mama pumping. Your mama pumping, man. What you doing up in the middle of the night? You supposed to be asleep. You supposed to be asleep. You supposed to be asleep. Hey, okay, we're back. I'm like, I know I hear her crying. Oh, he ain't even awake. Can't even keep his eyes open. I think in the pots. He can't even keep his eyes open. You want to spit up on Gigi? Gonna have it. I was like, I know I hear my grandson crying. Let me get up. Brandon's such a man. He right in there barely. I'm like, do you not? Men can sleep through shit. Women be like, is that a baby? Hear a baby a block away. I hear a baby crying. Yeah, sugar. You got some sugar. And it'd be right next to my, oh, was they crying? Was they crying? Oh yeah, Mel closed their online ordering a while ago, Melissa. Yeah, they did that. Right, that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants them pots. Just make them singles and then you can create your own palettes. That's what they should do. They should put them in single shadow form without the casings around them and just sell them like that and then sell palettes and then you can make them that. That's the way. I mean, that's what Mac should do. But Mac is always kind of like two steps behind everybody now. Mac has so lost their like cutting edge on top of things kind of vibe. What's up, man? What's up, man? Because there was a time when Mac was like that was it. Now it's like Mac. I mean, other than the stuff that I just really like from Mac, and they have staples, they're not that company anymore, and they're starting to become um, like from the black perspective, fashion fair, because fashion fair has never changed. Well, fashion fair is really a fossil. They are always trying to catch up. I mean, like for instance, how long did it take them to do liquid lipsticks, and then they did them bad? It was like everybody had liquid lipsticks, and then Mac came out with some. Like that, and that was like Urban Decay. Remember, Urban Decay came out. It took them forever to come out with some damn liquid lipsticks. It was like, really, y'all? This what we doing? So it's like those two, Urban Decay and Mac, were such the companies, and it's like now they're just like, I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, all right, what are you doing? Just like now, I will say, Urban Decay got in with their little Naked Honey palette, but then they should do a really hot one like that. Right, exactly. Staples only. They should do a really, like somebody did, like they should do a naked evergreen or something like that. Like do a green palette. They should really start doing the monochromatics like that and do them really well. And they should just stay on that. Now I know the Born to Run was a good one. They should really think them through. And I am kind of okay with Urban Decay because they aren't coming out with stuff all the time now. They have really slowed down and really acting like a company again. I'm gonna need Norvina to do the same thing in 2020. We're gonna need her not to come out with any eyeshadow palettes. She should come out with one like next month, a nice spring palette. But see, she should do a beautiful. Um, Now that's true, Melissa. Oh, that's what they had on sale. The Born to Run minis. Um, Joe, what you up at 2 o'clock in the morning, just hungry, just hungry. But they should continue. They should continue doing the different things with the naked palettes. No, and I agree that Mac, because that was a good entry point for all of us. But I'm saying like them trying to be, but they need to be a little more innovative. They just really need to stay on top of things better than they have been in the last few years because they're always behind everybody. Like now you're gonna do but you're gonna do single shots, but you're gonna put them in pots. That's stupid. You just should have them in the regular pans and have palettes so people can mix and match and create their own palettes and do it like a discount. Okay, buy six, you get them, and you'll get the palette for free or something like that. They're just, and whenever they do these limited edition things, basically all it ever is that they're repackaging other stuff. Right, right. They're going to color popping it straight to Chanel, and let me tell you, and Chanel is old lady. Let's just be honest. When you come out with a whole collection, it's called Le Beige. That's why it's so interesting. Nowadays everybody just want to have some brand name stuff because Chanel isn't even that great of quality. Everybody trying to act like Chanel's that great of quality. Chanel is okay. It's okay. It's nothing to be like, oh my God, this stuff is so fabulous. I got to have it in my life. It's okay. It is. So yeah, it's just like it really is. That's like Tom Ford. I'm not paying 50 something dollars for some lipstick. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I'll pay 30 something. You know what? I went and got a sample. I never did try it. I did want to try it. I did want to try it. And I mean, like, foundation is one thing, but I'm saying like color products and stuff. Come on now. Even though um, Chanel did have a, but like Chanel had a really pretty blush, but it was just because of the. It wasn't because it was such a wonderful thing. It was just I like the pattern on it, and I was like, okay, so are you gonna spend this much for a pattern on a blush? No, no, you're not doing that. That's like I might as well buy the Sicily La Orchidea. And I think that's really pretty, but then I had to get myself together and say, girl, even though I am still gonna, I didn't do it in 2019. I ain't doing it now, no time soon. But I do still want to do like a ultimate Viva La High Buy, like starter kit. But I ain't spending $150 on no time for foundation. Yes, Dior does have better highlighters in that price range. And Dior gives you more for the price. I mean, $45. I would pay for a Dior highlighter palette over a Chanel one. Mhm. Mhm. I would. Yeah, Dior does have better makeup in general. I mean, if you're gonna go for like the luxury brand, I would go for Dior over Chanel all every day. I honestly still do want to try the Chanel foundation, but I'm definitely trying to use up some things before I buy some new foundations. So I'm trying to like get through some foundations before I buy some new ones because I just don't want to just be like having stuff sitting around and not using it. So that's my thing. And I haven't been wearing foundations much. So I'm going to like give it a good try to get through some. I'm trying to get through my luminous silk, even though luminous silk is like a holy grail for me. I love luminous silk, but I do want to, if I can give up that one for a minute to try something new. So I do have a list of like, not brand new ones, but foundations I never got around to. So I do have some that I want to try, but I'm going to try at least, even if I don't use them all up, at least get more than halfway through them so that I feel like, okay, I can rotate out some stuff now. Exactly, because it's like, no, I don't, because I do want to try the Chanel, but that'll be on my next rotation. So like once I get through these, then I'm finally gonna get the Dior backstage because I never got the Dior backstage. Now I want to get the Dior backstage. I want to get the Chanel, and there was another one. There's like three. So once I get through three, then I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do a 3 round. Hey boy, hey, what's my thing is going in and out, in and out. Look, let me put my head down. That's interesting. He is like killing this bottle. Can y'all hear? Yeah, I want to try the Dior backstage. I want to try Chanel finally. And there was another one that I wanted to try again. Oh, I know what I want to try. I want to try the new the Guerlain because I have the lingerie de peau. That one was decent. I just did the color was just off. It was too pale for me. I might give it to my cousin Kira. See if it looks right on her. because it was a little too pale for me, and it made me look like straight ghost like. And I know why now, because I think when I was doing and I was listening to people, I have golden or neutral undertones, and it's kind of a cool tone, and so it's too pink for me, so it makes me look really washed out. I have learned my undertones finally well. So I know I need neutral or golden. Those are, if they don't have neutral, I have to go for golden, because yellow is too on me and pink is too pale for me. You gonna finish this off? Just said I'm live. Was I live this whole time? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here in a few minutes too. I'm gonna have to burp the boy. He almost done with his little bottle. I'm gonna have to burp him. He probably gonna spit up on me. Good night, Joshua. Good night. I know I had a hot streak. Yes, I did, Danny. I did. I did. So I'm better. I'm getting better with the whole matching myself. I'm very like proud of myself. I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Okay, as soon as he finishes his bottle, we out of here too. He sleep. He drinking in his sleep right now. He's about to be back in his little milk coma. His little milk coma. All right, y'all. Oh, he's still drinking. Um, it depends. He's drinking around six. He's drinking about six. He doesn't usually do eight. Um, but he definitely does about six. He'll knock back four in no time. He'd be like this is like middle of the night, so he about to drink about three. He gonna have about 3 men, right? Gonna have about 3 ounces. That's right, your grandbaby around the same age. That's right, Michelle. How's he doing? Oh, you trying to open your eyes up in me, huh? I'm gonna turn some lights off. You're gonna be getting asleep in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna turn these lights off. You put her behind her? No, you not. No, you not. She gonna be chunky girl. She gonna be chunky girl. Yeah, he's about 11 pounds now. I'm sure he's 11 pounds now. You looking at Gigi? Right. She just want to be thick, thick. She thick thighs save lives. Remember that thick thighs save lives. Thick thighs save lives. Yeah, he was 10 pounds, 14 ounces when he went to the doctor last week. So you know he 11 pounds something now. Right, because who want a skinny baby? We were talking about that. Skinny babies. Skinny babies is like, what's going on? Ain't that right, man? Ain't that right? Okay, now let me get you out of there. Let me get you this. Let me get you this. He didn't do well. They bothered him. He was irritated. I don't know if you were on here, but he was irritated. Right? Who want a skinny baby, right, man? Who want a skinny baby? Now look at him. He ready to go to sleep. Yeah. You know what? Get some, Michelle. Tell them to, because we made this mistake. Give her a little Tylenol before she goes, and make sure, because we didn't get the Tylenol early enough, so he was really irritated that day. So we should have gave him a little some before he took the shots, just a little. He he done ate. He knocked out now. Okay. All right. Gigi got to put him to sleep now. Say, Gigi got to take care of me now. Okay. Okay. Okay, man. Put your back in your mouth. Put your back in your mouth. Go to sleep. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Want to say bye? Want to say bye bye, man? Give him a little face. Give him a little face. Give him a little face. Okay. That Gigi boy. All right. See y'all later.